Hey everyone, this is Brian, and I have a friend that I subscribe to here on the YT called Cataly Solis. I think that's her name. I can't really pronounce it right, and I apologize to her about that. But she recently did what is called Rants, and Rants are done by a lot of people. I've done my share, on the mic when it's behind the scenes. Or in this case, as you see here, people just do a camera in front of something and they just start talking. So I decided to try about a little bit of a rant myself. Now, it's not much of a rant, but it's also kind of like my own personal opinions. So let's get started. Now you see what's in front of you is the cover to the DVD box set of Gummy Bears. Now you might be thinking, what's he going to do? Rant on Gummy Bears and its problems? No. I'm not going to rant on that. But what I'm going to talk about is something that a lot of people, like myself and some other fans out there, have kind of been debating about for quite some time. And what that is the fact that there are two characters, one on top of the DVD cover in pink, and one in the bottom right-hand corner, I believe, that's in yellow. And you're right. You're right. They are Cubbi and Sunni. If you're a Gummy Bears fan, they are Cubbi and Sunni. Now, the reason I want to talk about them is because a lot of people say that Cubbi and Sunni are more brother-sister-like type. They're more like siblings, seeing as though they lived under the same roof. Well, that is debatable. Because you see, there have been many shows that have been similar to that have been aired in the past, aired in the present, and could be aired in the future. Shows that have had characters, male and female, that act like their brothers and sisters at first, for the first couple of seasons, and then all of a sudden, like in the final season, ended up finding out that they have feelings for each other. A good example of this is Kim Possible. Now, how many of you probably thought when Kim Possible came out that her and Ron would end up together? Well, a lot of you probably thought that, while others probably looked at them as brother and sister kind of like, seeing as though they were best friends. But what happens? What happens in the solo drama movie and during the last season? They end up falling in love with each other. So what does that tell you? That tells you anything is possible. That also tells you that if Disney would have would have revamped the series of Gummy Bears, maybe made a new series out of them, and maybe even a movie, that there's a strong possibility Cubbi and Sunni could end up together as a couple if they were aged older. Let's say into Max's age from Goofy movie. The reason I say that is because you do see some hints sometimes of Cubbi and Sunni together, or how they react towards each other. I mean, take a look at Gummi in a Gilded Cage. When Cubbi hears Sunni's almost desperate cry of help when she's singing, and hears her coughing and everything, he says he's going to go rescue her, and has to be held back by Gruffy before he rushes into trouble. And then when he finally goes across a log, if you will, unties the knot on Sunni's cage, she puts her hands to the side of her face, like, basically in the side of my hero kind of deal. So, and then there's other hints, like in Like Makes Right, when they hug. I mean, and they dance with each other sometimes. I mean, come on. I mean, and then let's say they butt each other around in Day of the Bereavals. I mean, come on. There are so many hints there that I don't think some fans kind of understand that yes, they are compatible as possibly boyfriend and girlfriend. They might think, others might think, well, wait a minute, Cubbi's younger. Sunni's a teenager. Well, who's to say Cubbi isn't the same age as Sunni? I mean, when you look at it, in a way, Cubbi and Sunni could be the same age. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Maybe Cubbi was named because he's short. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe he's named that way because he's short, but could be the same age. Now, it's true, Cubbi's more into being a knight and being the Crimson Avenger and whatnot. But come on. Any boy at his age or the same age as Sunni is into something like that. Well, someone like Sunni, yeah, you might say she's a teenager, but who's to say she's not into certain things? Of course, she'd be into cute boys or cute older boys, for example, Gusto, and to some others like you, Buddy Barbic. But the thing is, who's to say? But that comes natural with a girl character like Sunni. I mean, we've seen episodes where she tries to impress Gusto, obviously Rocking Chair Bear, and a few others. Now, but then you kind of look at a character like Buddy Barbic and you say, well, there's a compatibleness right there. That might be true, but who's to say it is? What I'm saying basically is Cubbi and Sunni, if Disney basically would have revamped the series, and this is just my opinion on it, Cubbi and Sunni could end up as a couple if Disney ever decided to get off the bus, and no offense to Disney, but those that are in charge of Disney decided to get off the bus and say, hey, here's an idea, let's revamp the Gummi Bears, let's make Cubbi and Sunni older, and let's throw in the possibility they can end up together as a couple, not as brother and sister. But that's all I have to say about Cubbi and Sunni and Gummi Bears. And like I said, it's my opinion, and I do respect the opinions of others who believe Sunni could be better off more with a Buddy or a Gusto, but who's to say otherwise? But I'll be back in a little bit to talk about, rant, and opinionize on another couple from Disney, a couple that many feel, they're also bears, and many feel are definitely compatible. I'll talk to you about that in a little bit. Bye.